To be honest, I don't know where I'm going with half my own stories. I just talk and talk and talk. You'll all listen, which might be a mistake. Who knows? You know what? I don't know why I'm sending you all the way up there first.
Enemy nest taken.
We are being watched indeed. Welcome back, Zalrock, to the live stream. It has been quite some time, my good man. But we are back doing Stellaris, at least for this week. And the game is really unhappy. My computers are really unhappy about it. But here we are. Chaos, death, destruction, dismay, homework, college classes, and constant tests have only managed to break my spirit. Maybe next time I'll just do a large galaxy. There'll be less features in there. Or maybe I'll just go for a much more tangible end to this entire affair. Oh, you're done. I didn't notice. Oh well, begin the conquest of the home territory. They're not gonna give up, we'll make them give up. These last two worlds conquered. It will force the other war to end. I don't know how that resolution's gonna work, but it will force the other war to end. And if we're even remotely successful in ending that other war, we can... If it forces the other war to end, I can actually conquer whatever remains of their systems. So far, all those worlds are currently conquered by foreign Xenos empires. The only ones that I'm unable to get are the ones behind my turf.
Our construction is complete.
This is Zane 845. Welcome, Zane, to the slow yet zany shenanigans of eating an entire galaxy and the logistics thereof. I wish to go and destroy all of the debris Hamalog, but I need to kill off all these people for the umpteenth time.
Planetary infestation begun.
So we will conquer. We just need them to surrender to their superiors. Because there aren't a lot of who can say who can fight me all day. Wow, we're now equivalent technologically to a fallen empire. That's depressing. It takes us this many years to become equivalent technologically to a fallen empire, and we are still consuming the galaxy at an insane rate. I love the smell of burnt corpse in the morning. Anyway, there's 2 more species homeworlds that will soon be mine. Take a little bit of rebuilding to make them fine, but that's okay. We're here to destroy them anyway.
Our construction is complete.
Why is it that whenever I'm listening to Stellaris music, it just puts me into a trance that makes me want to go to sleep? It really shouldn't, but it does. It's actually kind of bothersome. I'm sitting here and I could feel my eyes drifting closed. And I know that if I keep doing this, I'm going to want to go to sleep early today, and I actually should, because for some reason I just can't get up in the morning. That is actually a separate issue. And has been a consistent issue of my life. Anyway, tick the year over to 2505. I say as that's 1201 instead of 1231. What is wrong with me? It's not how the number and date system works.
Our construction is complete.
Is Stellaris' calendar based on the actual Terran calendar? Earth calendar? Not sure. Why can't I make years be whatever I want them to be? I don't care what you say. Save system means nothing to me.
Planetary infestation begun.
Oh, thank goodness.
I have a relaxing voice. Maybe my own voice is putting me to sleep. God, wouldn't that be terrible? If every time you started talking, you just got sleepier and sleepier and sleepier, until you're not even exactly sure what's going on anymore. Your head's just drifting on a cloud somewhere. And then you wake up, a loud crash in a car honking in front of you. And that's a vague story of how I ended up rear-ending something.
Enemy nest taken.
Because I was kind of slightly overworked. Anyway, taking your home planet. Either cease to exist, or let me start conquering the rest of your territory.
Enemy nest taken.
Thank you. Now, you're the big boy, and the big boy needs the biggest change in the world. Ignore the fact that crime's out of control. Crime is always out of control. And the worlds are a-changing.
Our
Now we just
construction
wait
is
to see
complete.
if their conflict ever actually resolves. Because if it doesn't, there's not much I can do. I can kind of sit here and wait. And hope. We'll go to war with the species doing the conquering. If I declared war on you, it'd be declaring war against the super forces. Never once wanted to afford your services. I want you to get out of my way. Oh, that's right, you got 2 worlds. That's right. So, Das Broody. Can't start terraforming yet. But what you can start is cloning that. And then we'll just go on from there. Imagine someone learning what a spawning pool does for the very first time. That'd be quite a ride and an experience, just watching newborns crawl out of a pit. One more world to conquer. What else do we got here? I mean, I could go to the Great Wound. Already killed all Leviathans. Question is, even if I did decide to switch games, what would I even switch to? Because I have nothing else prepared. Honestly, we've gotten so far. Our empire has literally become a jaw eating, quite messily, a bunch of other empires.
Our construction is complete.
And I really, earnestly wish to do my conquest and conquering.
Did this empire cease to exist? Hold up. Oh no, that's right. This is the Traitor Conclave place thing. I think. Ago's construction of the Third Army.
Our construction is complete.
By Third Army, I mean like the genuine Third Army.
Enemy nest taken.
That's a level up for a general? Sweet. That should be another race removed from existence.
Our construction is complete.
Excelente. Now let's modify you so that you're useful. So that's peace. Does that mean the war's over? Yes! We continue. Ladies and gentlemen, continue the conquest. The kingdom of Yandarin will cease to be, or my name is not BrainBoy 20. The Alari trading oh, frick off. Stealing all that belongs to me is not going to get you anywhere. We'll even have all of these forces jump in. Basically right on schedule. And we'll do our conquesting from here. They have one world remaining. But all of it shall be mine, and there'll be one less empire. One fewer or one less? Not exactly sure what to go with. One fewer empire for us to deal with. At some point I'll find the other construction drones, and I'm just going to have them start building. Because as it currently stands, we have a mighty need for actually building something. You just go straight here, because I doubt there's anything they can do to stop us. You go straight here, because I doubt there's anything they can do to stop us. You guys go straight up, and then straight down, because again, can't do anything to stop us. So now is the time to decide where exactly I want to build our next gateway to continue to make our empire small. So there should be a gateway over here. So theoretically there should be one in this general area. I think Mirce, I was going to put the gateway on Mirce. The megastructure, gateway construction site, away from any of the jumps so they can't go in and then jump somewhere else. You'll be upgraded again, and then we'll get back to work. I have 4 colony ships that I've completely forgotten about. Where is our next ring world site? We have one. Alright. So you will be inhabited. You will be inhabited. Is being built. You will go over here and inhabit. You being built. You can be upgraded, so we'll deal with you in a second. And there should be another ring world habitability site up here. I made a mistake of looking at the bright light. The game really doesn't like that. Neither do a lot of viewers. I don't mind it. Not that headache-inducing to me yet. I dread the day where that happens to me, though. And this colony vessel can await further instructions. This construction ship can go out of its way to start building another warp gate. Since this will be on the front lines, we should actually probably have a warp gate to this section of the front lines here. This will also be another, like, gateway area in my empire. So you will be upgraded to decent starport size. Capiche?
Capiche.
Anyway, this will be the next batch of territory we take. And there'll be one... It's technically 2 final batches. I don't care about Mang, though. I'll let the other guys have Mang, because Mang is completely useless to me. There's no point. It doesn't need to exist. It doesn't deserve to exist. Got it, Mang? You're worthless. Anyway, an edict has expired. Which one? Terraforming gases is expired. I'm gonna keep that going because I don't want my hive worlds to take 5 years to go through. Please. For the love of all that is unholy, keep it rolling. Anyway, you're driving in. As are you. Can you? No, 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 no. We don't need the transports to shield the initial Death Fleet from going in and taking out the station for us. There's no point to doing so. But please refrain from committing suicide. It's the best general I think I've ever had. Capiche? Capiche. You're actually building? You are actually building. It is just taking a sweet, sweet amount of time. The conquest of Krant is over and done with. You can make your moves. All of you can just make your moves up here. You'll all be joining in on the fun.
Our construction is complete.
That broke me out of my stupor. Alright. I want to crush these men beneath boot and heel and actually connect jaw
Our
of
construction is
dislocated of the galaxy. Because, suitable narration aside, it's kind of the natural end of this, now isn't it? But I have a lot of preparations to go through. I actually should run through all the star bases that may or may not need upgrading. But yeah, I'm going to slightly alter the rules a little bit because I really don't want this taking 5 years. We've almost conquered the whole galaxy. This little micro-empire thing over here with like 7 empires, it doesn't matter. It really, really does not matter. Samuro States, Stellaris, like, their biggest fleets are what, 10k max? Maybe not even that. I'm trying to look, but the game's not letting me. Okay, no, 15k. We're like 200,000. And that's their biggest empire. They've got a lot of small empires that keep fracturing and dividing. Which is not good for them. So I'm going to give it this. I'm going to set up to take on the homologs.
Our construction is complete.
When the time comes, and if by the end of the homologs, these guys have not made a significant improvement being defined as actually putting down their own freaking rebellions, or coming together in something other than a giant federation, which is just an annoyance at most, I'll prematurely end it and just state that the true devouring swarm has conquered the entire galaxy. This giant galaxy has become an organism that is the hive mind itself. And this is something that can be theoretically achieved during this stream, if my armies get their act together. Speaking of which, do we have our third army yet? So many space stations. So many space stations. What is wrong with these people? Merge together right now. And just because somehow they think they're done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They thought they were done. They're not done. They won't be done for quite some time. I'm going to keep making them build more armies. We're going to have a third army so we can actually, conquer this in... I don't know what kind of multiplier to even apply to it. I just know that I want to conquer it. I want to be faster. But yeah. This will be the end. If we can conquer the Tebrid in, decent time span, that's it. Won't care anymore. I will have successfully given up, ceasing to wonder, ceasing to just even concerning myself with the conquest of these people, because it is so absurd that this has been going on for this long, with lofty goals, but in all honesty, those lofty goals aren't necessary, because you already know what's happened. And the three armies actually make this perfect, because we can do a three-pronged assault. Because, sure, there
Our construction
is
is complete.
the gateway that they have here. That we are, in fact, going to launch an assault through. The assault will not be repulsed, because even with their big fleets, we're gonna have, 4 death fleets pop in here and just hold the line. Because as long as they don't have access to their gateway, we can just pick apart the rest of their empire with zero problem, or zero threat.
Technology conceived.
Ah, thank you. More shield harmonics. Alright. All you people, actually turn around. You guys aren't needed. Get over here. We'll have you all jump. And I'll probably start subdividing our armies to figure out exactly what I want to do here. Okay, so simple thing simple. Simple thing first. At the very least, you two, I want in ungrown. Or agrown. Because you're a decent general with a decent fleet. This is not needed. Get rid of this starbase. You are fixing up your worlds, right? Yes.
Our construction is complete.
Should be 1 or 2 others. Yeah. You two, Rancorous and Ceaseless. The Rancorous is one of the most decorated generals we have here. One thing not decorating him is Dragon Slayer. You can get over to Theme. And you'll probably get a small force to take out this group, because I really hate this guy for making this take far longer than it had any right to. Note, this is still going to take about 2 days. simply from the sheer amount of travel they're going to have to do to get to a gateway. And then from that gateway, continue their travel. But it still would have taken a lot longer to do this. The 2 years time limit is what about we have going for us. 2 years to finish our constructions and be prepared to take out the Teberids. 2 years is actually...
Our construction is complete.
I don't know how many Titans we can handle. I literally cannot see how many Titans we can handle. Oh, research division. Work faster. It's like you guys are the backbone is the most part. You guys are still purging pops. You're actually almost done purging. Oh, I'm impressed. Because the other thing is we had one of each megastructure, and we have one of each megastructure at this point, which was the, like, annoying condition I was trying to hold myself to. Also, where is... You're starting this ring world. That was just underway. Where is this new ring world? Ojak? No, you have the...
Enemy nest taken.
Interstellar Assembly. There we go. No more war. We killed everyone who we're fighting against. You should be the Dyson Sphere. You are the Ring World site. Alright, good enough for me. You're probably going to go down here because you've got a very strange objective. You're going to teleport across this gap and build a jump section right there. And I make a jump... No, even if I'm at the very tip of my empire, it's not wide enough for me to reach. So you're going to initiate your jump early. You don't need an escort, you're just going to jump out of there because you're not needed. And you're already upgraded the way exactly that I want you to be. Sweet. Maybe, you know what? I know why Fallen Empires are Fallen Empires. Because the game runs so slowly when you get so far along, it's just a player who just is drooling in his chair, waiting for something to happen. Nothing ever comes because the game is running so slowly, it's at a snail's pace, having to recalculate each and every single little pop that has ever
Our
existed.
construction is complete.
In some macabre show. And since we're no longer in war, and species won't be changing for a little while, let's, again, apply these templates to all these other random species out here, so I just don't have to care anymore about their existence, their happiness, their well-being, their
situation log is
cyborgness.
updated.
Just get rid of them, so I don't have to care.
We have adapted our species to suit our needs.
That was fast. Okay, it's just 25 pops. That's like nothing compared to what we do on the normal basis. Oh my gosh, that was the last of that species, or subspecies. Can I apply the nerve-stapled template to basically anyone else and like delete half of their subspecies because they have so many?
Our situation log is updated.
Oh god, why? We own Belgium. I forget, we own Belgium. Kinda want some waffles now, but I don't have the proper ingredients to make them, nor waffle iron. I can make pancakes though, but I was kind of an idiot. I got pancake mix. I forgot to get syrup. I need to fix that before I actually plan on making pancakes on like Saturday morning. If I'm awake enough to do just that. Let's have to see if I can use like the regular griddle for it, but I wouldn't trust that. Oh, this gets cleaned regularly. I should trust it. For some reason I don't. You three. Tweedledum, Tweedledee, Tweedledoo. Can you teleport down here? And transport fleet. We have one going down here. You are our pride and joy. You're the biggest army we have. Your objective will be get over to this side with your little escort and be prepared to attack from this side. Another subset going here, and we have, I think, the smallest so far going in from the south. As we shorten the gaps of our empire and build up, we'll figure out who needs to go where and do what exactly, because we are going to have to do
construction is complete.
slight remodeling to get this actual assault prepared, but I don't really want to figure this out. Well, okay. It's going to take 3 years time anyway, so I should just run through all my fleets and then just move them about as I do.